Were you talking about Michelle earlier being a Harvard trained lawyer?
Well, she's a Harvard graduate. Yeah, she's a Harvard
No,
graduate.
Princeton.
She also went to Harvard and got her law degree there.
But her main first 4 years were in Princeton.
Who do you think is more of an accomplished person, Michelle Obama or Melania Trump?
I'm not in the judging class of
You're
who's
not in,
more.
You're not in the judging class.
Who's more this or who's more that?
You're not in the judging
But
class.
Melania was known for trying to help children and helping military families.
And how did she do that?
That was her main thrust.
How did she do that? What did she do? How did she do that? What
She
were her
did behind
initiatives?
the scenes. It wasn't really publicized that
Didn't
much.
ask you if she was behind the scenes. If you're making the claim that she helped those people, then I'm telling you, what did she do? What initiatives did she pass? Because if you want to talk about, go ahead.
She can't pass any initiative. What she tried to do was help young children stabilize their whole lives and have a better upbringing, and then help military people that were in distress with housing and food.
What did she do? How did she do it? Behind the scenes isn't really.
She advocated for it. I don't know how she did it. You don't know how she did it.
No, because she didn't. I don't know how she did it because she didn't do it. I can give you a number of things that Michelle Obama actually did to help people.
You make pen statements about her that you have no proof of anything that you say.
Actually, I do. Actually, I do. She helped launch the Let's Move campaign. Actually, I do. That's a fact. She also addressed childhood obesity and passed initiatives in the school systems in many parts of this country to help serve healthier food to students. And my explanation isn't like yours, where I would say, well, she just did stuff behind the scenes. No, I actually have facts to back up my opinions. She also joined forces with service members to the Reach Higher initiative, which clearly you are ignorant to as well. And she volunteered at soup kitchens and homeless shelters, and she didn't do it behind the scenes like your Melania Trump. She did it in the public so everybody could see it, JD.
Well, that's, I guess, the photo op, right?
No, it's not a photo op, but that's something that you would say. And then when Donald Trump holds a Bible upside down, you'll never call into a radio show and call that a photo op. But then when I give you a bunch of facts on the things she did, you say photo op, and then when you defend Melania Trump, you couldn't name anything she did, and your only answer is, oh, well, she did it behind the scenes, because you're biased, JD. You're biased.
And Brian, you're middle of the road, correct? You're not biased against anybody.
I'm biased against idiots that call into this radio show that don't know what they're talking about. Don't defend something when you don't know what you're talking about. I just gave you a list of things that Michelle Obama did. If you don't like her, that's fine.
So you think.
No, not so. No, I'm not just saying it. Look it up, moron. Look it up. If you don't believe me, look it up. Do you even know what the Let's? Calm down.
I don't know why.
Don't you tell me about how you don't like calling people names when you defended the orange turd and voted for him twice, you hypocrite. Look up the Let's Move campaign. I'm not making that up. Go ahead and look it up. Look up what she did in the homeless shelters and the soup kitchens. When I look up Melania Trump, you know what I look up? And you know what I see? She bought some new rugs on taxpayer dollars. That's what she did. She had some new tennis courts in the White House. I know what I'm talking about, and you don't because you're a biased MAGA. And don't give me this nonsense about, oh, my God, Brian called me a name. Snowflake, Brian called me a name. You defended the insulter-in-chief, and you would still vote for him today over Joe Biden because you're a right-wing hypocrite, JD. You're a right-wing hypocrite. That's what you are.
Everything. But you're out there throwing firebombs at everybody that disagrees.
What firebomb?
Can't you have a civil conversation?
I've tried to have a civil conversation with you, and you bring up stuff about Melania Trump, and then when I ask you for facts, you say, oh, she did it behind the scenes. And then when I actually bring up facts about Michelle Obama and her initiatives and what she actually did, oh, well, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. No, it's not. It's a fact. You can look it up. You don't come at me with facts.
Don't have a heart attack, man. Calm down.
No, I'm not going to calm down. I'm passionate. I call out idiots like you. You're an idiot.
And you're.
Thank you. Have a nice day, MAGA. Have a nice day, MAGA. I destroy you once again with facts. You buffoon, you right-wing buffoon, JD. That's a typical MAGA Republican.